documentary on AAEC's school dress code from the student and teacher perspective. What's your opinion on the school dress code?
I believe that the school dress code's okay. I just am not a big fan of pajamas.
What's your opinion on the school dress code?
My honest opinion about the school dress code is I really don't care for it. I understand that there's some things that people shouldn't wear at the school, such as short shorts that come up to here. But in all honesty, I don't agree with it because they have a lot of.
Okay, what is your opinion on the school dress code?
It's okay. I like that we can't wear short shorts because then there'd be a lot of like, and I don't like that we can't wear tank tops because I don't really think shoulders are attractive.
What's your opinion on the school dress code?
My opinion on the school dress code, given that I'm largely responsible for it, is a very positive one.
Okay. What's your opinion on the school dress code?
I personally think it is very, very strict. And I understand for like the freshmen that are 13 and 14 years old, but seniors that are 17 and 18 and even 19 should be able to wear tank tops and shorts.
What's your opinion on the school dress code?
It sucks.
Okay.
I feel like with it, they say we can't show our shoulders and stuff, and it's like, I can understand with the shorts because sometimes girls can wear kind of like skimpy, but with shoulders, it's like no person's gonna look at a shoulder and just be like, oh my god, like that's amazing. No,
The skirt or the short thing I kind of disagree with because I think it's ridiculous that we can't wear shorts but we can wear skirts and you can see up skirts. I don't get it.
Well, I can understand with like that. I think with shorts, I think if they're to a certain point, but we can't wear them at all, and it's like it gets to like 120 here. We're not going to be in pants every day and sweatshirts because we can't like go to school in it and not get in trouble.
What's your opinion on the school dress code?
My opinion on the school dress code, it's kind of lame because I want to be able to wear hats inside, and even though that's like disrespectful, but like, you know, some people like have bad haircuts or like, you know, and like they don't want to be made fun of or something, or like someone doesn't get a haircut in a week or something, and you know, they have to wear like a hat or something. So, and then when it comes to girls now showing their shoulders, like that's kind of lame too, because I mean, I see a lot of girls wearing the cool t-shirts they spend money on and they can't even wear them at school where they're at the most. And yeah, that's it.
If you could change anything, what would it be?
If I could change anything about the dress code, I would probably change the fact that you can't wear pajama pants.
Yeah.
I love wearing pajama pants.
If you could change anything, what would it be?
Tank tops. That's it. And slippers.
If you could change anything, what would it be?
There's nothing really bad, like I said earlier, so I wouldn't really change anything. But I don't understand why girls can't show shoulders. That's kind of weird. It's not like, oh, your shoulder's so sexy. I don't know.
If you could change anything, what would it be?
I guess that I would make sure that that we have viable options for students, because I think that if you're, say something happens and you get sent home for dress code, I don't think you should miss the whole day. I'd rather you just throw a shirt on, or you know, if you're wearing pajama pants, just like throw something else on, or somehow, I don't know, something so that, because I don't like the idea of a kid missing school because they wore the wrong thing, which they shouldn't have worn in the first place, but.
Change anything, what would it be?
Slippers. Slippers are definitely comfortable, and sometimes when your feet really hurt, it's just nice to be comfortable.
Or it's cold out.
Oh yeah, they're nice and warm too.
Does dress code interfere with expressing yourself?
Sometimes, I guess. I mean, you can express yourself without wearing like
A tail?
like tank tops or anything.
Do you think the dress code interferes with expressing yourself?
Not really, because it's not like we have uniforms, but you just...
Do you think the dress code interferes with expressing yourself?
Well, it may be argued that way, but in fact, in this environment, which we often say is the student's work environment, codes are necessary, and codes, if you look at the other side of that, expressing yourself can get in the way of education. So we have a code.
And does the dress code interfere with expressing yourself?
Honestly, yeah. When I was a freshman and a sophomore, I went to a uniform school, and like this sounds weird, but you honestly didn't get to know a person as well because you're just all the same. And I believe that with the dress code, you can't really truly express yourself.
Does it interfere with personal or like how you present yourself or express yourself?
Because it's like people have their own ways of expressing themselves and stuff, and it's like they can't do that. I can understand to like a certain point with it, but then again, it's like it's your body, it's you. It's not. They're not the one who has to live that life. So if you should get a piercing or should dye your hair or wear what you want, I think that they shouldn't be so like, oh no, you can't have anything. Like, I understand they want us to be like proper, they want us to be more mature since we're at college and stuff, but then again, you go over to the college and it's like
There's people covered in tattoos.
there's people covered in piercings, and girls are wearing skirts that are a lot shorter than we wear, so it's like...
The dress code interferes with like expressing kids' like personalities and...
No, because I think they can do that on the weekends and after school. They can express themselves at their jobs.
What's reasonable about the dress code?
Reasonable. Like I said, the short shorts. I mean, people shouldn't be wearing short shorts where their butts are hanging out. I'm sorry, I said that on camera. But in all honesty, I mean, some of the dress code is reasonable as long as it's not, you know, in the summertime when it's really hot outside. I think that the whole straps and stuff shouldn't matter. I think you should have shoulders. Like, it doesn't make a big deal. Like, girls do it out. They're gonna walk outside and do it anyways. So why not?
Is reasonable about the dress code?
Almost everything. Nothing really unreasonable. It's kind of like the same at every other school. So.
What about the slippers and pajamas?
I mean, that was over middle school and years before, so it's just the same.
Dress code.
I do like that people can't have like this hanging out and like their bottom hanging out and stuff. So that's reasonable, but at the same time it's kind of pointless.
About the dress code.
Well, I think it's reasonable to expect people to cover up their bodies, you know, in appropriate ways. And I mean, more importantly, I think if something is distracting in the sense of being offensive or upsetting to people, then that's, you know, it would start drama or issues that aren't necessary in the school setting right now. Not that those things shouldn't even be talked about because, you know me, I like a good discussion, good debate, but I also want to just let people get their education done as well. So.
Do you think the dress code is reasonable?
The dress code is reasonable to an extent, but when it comes to like not wearing anything inside, because like I know other high schools let you wear hats inside, and so does the college, and like the school wants to follow the college. So.
What's reasonable about it?
Oh, it's reasonable? I do believe the shoulders thing is a little excessive, but it gives everybody a general idea of what is acceptable, because 2 fingers, you know, you can't exactly generally
Well,
measure
some
that.
people's fingers might be thicker than others, so it's kind of...
But what about when it's 110 out in the summer and we can't wear tank tops? Like, that's a little ridiculous.
Well, see, we got yelled at for having tank tops outside the building, and I don't think that's fair. Inside the building, I can see where it's a problem if we have like an overshirt or maybe even just like a wrap or something. I can see why that would be helpful. Maybe even have those accessible, just a couple wraps so that we can keep the clothes we're already wearing.
Did you have a good Friday night?
We were together.
You get my text? Kelsey, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Kelsey, do you know why I pulled you into my office?
Not really.
Are you aware of the dress code at AAEC?
Yeah, I guess.
T's dress code?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, are you aware it's a place of education and that your outfit is not school appropriate?
Yeah, but I'm comfortable, so I don't see the problem.
Well, you either need to change or you need to go home.
Well, I don't have to change clothes, and I think it's stupid that you should send me home because of my dress code. I'm still gonna be learning, so.
Well, I'm sorry, but that is AAEC's rule, and you either need to change or go home. So we have a change of clothes if you need so.
No way.
Okay, Kelsey. Well, your two options are either you can change or you can go home.
Oh, I'm not. I'll go home.
Whoops. Kelsey, do you know why I bring you in here? Ew, that's creepy. There's the camera on it when I start talking.
I'm kidding you.
You weren't even looking at me. Kelsey, do you know why I pulled you into my office?
No. God damn it, man.
Kelsey, do you know why I pulled you into my office?
Not really.
Well, your dress. I was just like dress code. Why your outfit is not appropriate for school? Ah, why can't I say that? This is a place of education. So, this is not a place for.